Hey, good morning, campers. Paul McLean here, Crestview RV, Buda, Texas. We are exit 220, right by Cabela's, south of Austin. And today we're going to take a quick look at what is simplicity. If you want something just to go camping, kind of a nice double step up from just a tent, no slide out to worry about, super light. We're under 5,000 pounds. We're probably 4,300 pounds or so. You want your tow rating on your vehicle to be 1,000 pounds more than what this empty weight is. If I can put on my old man glasses, we have an empty weight of 43.93 exactly on this one. So anything with a 6,000 pound tow rating or better, you're golden. So that includes a lot of small trucks, SUVs, etc. And the no slide out makes it nice and easy. If you pull into a campsite late, you just park and go to bed. You can set it up later because you don't have to worry about any slides, etc. The Jayco SLX is a double axle camper. It is wood frame. You'll have a pass-through storage here with the metal latch instead of those ones that break every 6 months. You have an electric power awning with an outside LED strip you can turn on or off. You'll have a place for a television in the bedroom. It actually comes with the mount, which you can just pop off, put out here, hook up the cable from the campsite if that's what you're doing. 110 outlet. You can watch the game outside. This is going to be kind of a rear den floor plan. And the advantage of that is these big windows in the back. Most times, not always, you'll have your best view toward the rear of your camper. And so that's a plus here. Notice the ladder going to the roof, so you have a fully walkable roof. A lot of brands or floor plans with this trim level, you can see some of these other ones don't have the ladder. So that's a nice touch. You'll have an outside shower here. I probably should have opened this. This pops open. You've got a hose and a hot and cold running water here. Black tank flush. Instead of that pull-out cord, you've got a nice 30 amp connector here, just like a motorhome. Again, double axle, so it's going to pull a little bit more steady for you than a single axle of the same weight. This one's been optioned with the MORryde steps that actually rest on the ground with the big grab handle, so easy access for sure. Let's go inside. So this, let's see if we can figure out what that beeping is. I'm gonna guess it's the fridge. Maybe I fixed it. So that's a 12-volt fridge. We'll get to that. This, one downside perhaps for some people, is this going to be a camp queen. It's a short queen. It's not the full 60 by 80. While we're in the bedroom here, it does have a real sweet blue accent light that I like. So if you turn off the rest of the lights and just turn on that night light, it looks pretty sharp. You'll have storage under your bed, and Jayco went ahead and gave you the struts there, so it'll hold up, one-hand operation. Stay up, take out your stuff, put in your stuff. And here is the mount that I had mentioned. So from your bed, you got a pretty good viewing angle of a TV if that's what you're doing. And then this pops off and goes on the outside there for the same TV. Floor plan wise, so this rear den is a little bit different than most. Usually you're going to have a big U-shaped dinette there that makes into a bed. In this case, you've got double seating, so it's a little bit more theater-like, a little bit nicer as far as seating goes. A little bit more conversational. If you have a unexpected rainy night, you can have the neighbors over and play some dominoes, drink some tea, or what have you. You have the blackout shades, which are sweet. And of course the big view, the large view all the way around. It's not really an entertainment based camper, so you can put a TV here, but this camper is about camping, which I kind of like about it. But here's your view from the back. You'll have everything you need: microwave, 3-burner stove, oven for biscuits. And the cabinetry here is wood screwed. A lot at this trim level is going to be staples and 100% particle board. This is a wood core with a little bit of particle board wrapped around it, but they're screwed instead of stapled. There's some other brands I won't name. I probably should, but I'm not going to, that actually still use staples and 100% particle board. So Jayco's not doing that to you. It's a ventless floor, which is kind of new. They're playing a little catch up there, but congratulations. Kudos to them for doing that. No vents on the floor. No carpets. And you have the 12-volt fridge. So I'm just hooked up to a little battery right now, and this fridge is trying to work. The advantage of the 12-volt is it cools off in about an hour instead of 9 hours. Stays colder longer. And you have more room, because notice you don't have those cooling vents in there that the propane RVs do, refrigerators. It also requires 2 fewer holes in your camper, so you don't need that venting hole on the outside that you got to buy the mud dauber screens for and try to put on. You don't have the extra venting hole in the ceiling, so the fewer holes in your camper the better, I think. I'll show you how this makes into a bed magically, and voila. So there you have plenty of sleeping. Small people, circus workers, small friends, I don't know. I'm 6'4" and I could sleep on this part comfortably. So really versatile, simple camper, just to go camping, just to get out there. That's the idea with this one, I think. Here's our restroom with the light switch. Good placement of the bathroom on this one. That's what makes them utilize this small space so effectively. It's a tub shower. As you guys go shopping for campers, you're going to see this orange stuff, pink stuff everywhere. It's not Kool-Aid from a kid. It's antifreeze from being winterized. And notice this is a lockable door. You're not going to find that on other campers. A little neat night light here in addition to the blue light. And of course this bedroom is semi-private. So if somebody got in trouble and in the doghouse, sleeping area, or take a sleeping bag and go outside. Lots of storage, lots of pantry on this one. You guys, this one is all you need to go camping, and then some. You'll be comfortable in hot weather. You have ducted AC, which you can direct the flow or close it off completely. When you're first going camping, you can open this up and just duct all the air here. Otherwise, like I say, it's ducted throughout and you can direct that airflow. Inside speakers, outside speakers, I think I mentioned that. Standard microwave. Double sink. And one big advantage to our location here, you guys, is we have a campsite right here on site. Very rare. The advantage of that is you can not only have your orientation class with your assigned technician not in a parking lot, hoping that the AC blows cold, etc., but in the RV park, everything hooked up just like you're camping. Water, sewer, electric, everything. In addition to that, we highly recommend, for no charge, to spend the night with us. Flush the toilet, make a sandwich, take a shower. The worst thing that can happen is you get a new camper, go out camping first time and to find out something isn't working. If your first camping experience is here at the dealership, kind of hard to mess that up, because you wake up the next morning, if you have a question, something's not working, we take care of it before you go home. So huge, huge, huge advantage. Not a lot of graphics on this one. A lot of this is painted metal, so that's kind of an advantage. A little bit of graphics here, a little bit of blue color, kind of going with that Jaybird motif. But the important thing is just to get out and go camping. Get some R&R, walk in the forest, catch a fish. How about the kids skipping stones across a lake instead of staring into a screen for a day, huh? How about that? All right, enough preaching. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, Crestview RV, Buda, Texas, exit 220. My name is Paul, Too Tall Paul. And we've been more than glad to help you with any of your camping needs. That's why we're here. This may be your next adventure mobile. But for gosh sakes, let's go camping.